I am so pleased and honored to welcome Johan Boswinkel, who is the inventor of the beautiful instrument, the Shiren, which uses biophoton light that gives the practitioner the information to diagnose, treat, and heal your body. Johan, welcome. We are
Thank
so
you.
pleased to have you here.
Thank you.
Johan, as I understand this is the only instrument that can diagnose, pick a treatment, and treat and check the treatment for your patients. Can you explain how that works and how the biophoton properties of this machine work?
Well, in the first place, biophotons are the light that's emitted from living tissue. It means that your cells emit all the biophotons. And this is indeed the only instrument that works with the biophotons, not so much on the biophotons, but with the biophotons. Your body itself provides all the information. It's not the practitioner that makes a diagnosis, it's your only body that makes a diagnosis. And it provides, if somebody is ill, then the only one that knows is your own body. And we have learned that the own body provides only that information that it wants to give out at any one particular time. And then in the treatment, if you want to call it, it's a biofeedback treatment. The body provides the light, and the instrument reads it and corrects part of the light, and then it's fed back. And it's a circuit which continuously runs at about 2 million cycles per second. That's how fast, it's the speed of light. And that's when the body starts healing itself, because it's cancelling out all kind of disturbing information. The practitioner really is a musician. You need to learn how to play the instrument. And as with music, the more practice you know and the more practice you have, the better music comes from the instrument.
Now, I've heard you talk about the chaotic and the coherent light. Can you explain that, please?
Well, the cells produce, if a cell is healthy, then it produces only coherent light. Light at multiple of wavelengths, but all in harmony. It's like a musical accord, there in harmony. But if you have, for example, an orchestra, the body is the orchestra. And if it gets an invading bacteria, then the orchestra gets out of sync. You might have a Johann Strauss orchestra, and suddenly you have a gypsy musician starting to play too. Now, gypsy music is good too, but not together with Strauss music. And then this gypsy musician needs to be silenced. He needs to shape up or shape out. He needs to conform to the body and becomes harmonious with the rest of the orchestra, or he needs to play somewhere else.
What I love about this machine is it uses many different modalities. Chinese 5 elements, it's homeopathy, it's our beautiful light energy which provides all of the information. And it seems you've brought all of this together in this beautiful instrument. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, we call this combination of modalities, we call it biontology, because ontology means the study of the ultimate reality of nature, and the ultimate reality of nature is light. And acupuncture works also with light. The acupuncture meridians, I call them biophoton highways. And homeopathy also works with light, because it's not the working substance of a remedy, but also the working substance of vegetables, for example, is light, because our body is really there. We are light suckers. We want the light, and in this light is all the information that the body needs. And it's like if it's the right information, the right remedy, then it's a key that fits a lock. And the better the key, the better it fits the lock, and the less energy you need.
And what would be an example that best describes the Shirin instrument at work? Would it be osteoporosis? Would that be a good example, or would it be?
Well, we can take osteoporosis as an example. Osteoporosis is really decalcification of the bones and the cartilage and everything like that. And that is a symptom. It's not a cause. The whole process of calcium metabolism is located in the parathyroid. And if this parathyroid does not function properly, then you get problems like osteoporosis or arteriosclerosis. You get gallstones, kidney stones everywhere. Gallstones and kidney stones are also calcium deposits where they do not belong. Arteriosclerosis is a thing, calcium deposits where they don't belong. And osteoporosis is a disappearance of the calcium. So you have to correct this parathyroid. Once that is corrected, then your whole calcium metabolism starts functioning properly again. And the arteriosclerosis that, for example, the maximum number of treatments that I need for very severe arteriosclerosis has been 8.
So the cause of many symptoms, which is the body really just saying pay attention, is usually not what's being treated.
Well, in normal medical practice, one treats the symptom.
Right.
But it's like the flashing lights on top of a police car. The flashing light is the symptom, and it's there to attract attention to that is what is underneath the police car. And if you kill the symptom, then the police car still comes because you haven't done anything about that. And the disease will go on and on and on. So it's not to treat the symptom, but you have to find out the police car that's underneath. You need to have the cause of the symptom.
The root cause.
The root cause.
Which is so often just not seen.
Yes.
The other wonderful aspect of the instrument is it can pick up in the energetic body conditions weeks before they actually manifest. So it's a preventative tool as well.
Yes, it is. And I think in our present state, because we are dealing so often with chronic conditions that we hardly pay attention to the preventative aspect of the instrument. But everything first is energetic before it manifests. And in the energetic state, we already pick it up. We can already see it. So, and it might be there or it might not be there. But if we remove it, then at least it will not manifest. Of course, if it has already manifested, then the body itself will have to take it away. And the body can do that the same way as it has formed the manifestation, it can also take it away.
Incredible. The thing I was really intrigued by, and I've actually seen someone who was in what Johan has discovered is spin. If you could explain spin and what the causes might be and how detrimental this is to someone who is not well, feeling well.
Well, spin is, we call it spin. Somebody is in a spin We are all continuously in a spin, but we have to be in the right spin. It's what is really it's electron spin inversion. It means that the electrons, they are like the Earth. The Earth turns around the Sun, and the Earth also turns around its own axis. Now, electrons do the same thing. They turn around the nucleus, and they also turn around their own axis. Now, if the turning direction around their own axis is reversed, then we are talking about electron spin inversion. And if you have an electron spin inversion, you get chronic fatigue, and the body works against itself. One gets in this condition generally after a strong magnetic field.
So spin is a big discovery, and then can you also share with us another important area to treat if it exists, which is the whiplash?
Yes. A whiplash is an energetic scar. People normally have one energetic body, and if they have a whiplash, they have two bodies, one here and one here, and in here there is nothing. Generally, whiplash has many symptoms that will result from that because of this anesthetic scar. They normally they can get bad eyesight, they can get asthma, they can get thyroid problems.
Well, it cuts off your whole
It
hormonal system.
Yeah, the hormonal system, the thyroid and the parathyroid don't get any energy.
So there's no communication.
There's no communication between the major glands in
right.
the head and the rest of the body. Of course, many people can get a whiplash. You can get a whiplash from any fall from a horse, skiing, playing sports. You can. Some people have car accidents, but I think it's the least common cause, especially in the U.S. You can get a whiplash from birth if your doctor pulls too much on the head, or you can get a whiplash from a chiropractor treatment. There are so many causes for whiplash, far more than is generally known.
And this is also easily remedied by holding the rods.
Yes, it's 2-minute treatment, and then your whiplash is gone. And then there are numerous problems, especially in the digestive system, that immediately rectify themselves once this energetic condition has been removed. And we've also seen major cases of asthma just gone after 2 hours. Once the system starts reaching everything again.
Again, it's the communication is established.
It's communication. I mean, there are also many people that have difficulty expressing themselves. I mean, remember, the vocal cords are always also here.
Right.
And people might have difficulty listening to their heart because it's all disconnected. And people are in the brain and stay in the brain. There's no communication with their heart.
And you spoke about that today, the importance of listening through your heart and not through your busy mind.
No, because people have to learn to receive. And thinking is sending and not receiving. And you have to stop sending in order to be able to receive.
And do you find that these treatments stick, that they stay? Apart from people that go back into spin for possible external situations, do the treatments, is the situation remedied?
Generally, it's remedied.
It is.
And once it's gone, it's gone. Every treatment, the body is lifted to a next level. And it will stay on that level.
So the other thing I want to mention is this not only treats the physical body, but the emotional body.
Yes.
It covers areas like dyslexia and autism. So it really covers the gamut of what we humans are experiencing now as disease.
Yeah, I mean, but disease, people, they see health as a condition. And health is not a condition, health is a process, of which disease is a part.
So the beauty of this in every home would be almost having an energetic tune-up, a preventative assessment.
Yeah, I mean, if everybody had these such an instrument, it would be very helpful, because with this you become independent of.
It empowers the individual.
It empowers the individual.
What is your intention for the future of this beautiful instrument?
Well, I have no intentions. Many people ask me, what is your goal? I don't have a goal. Because if the universe has a goal, and my goal is not the same, then I can pursue my goals forever, and I will always fail, because the universe goal goes first. So I try, my goal is the same as the goal of the universe. And I don't chase anything, I just see what the universe puts in my path. And then I might make the decision if I'm going to take this opportunity or I let it go. But goals I have, no.
Well, I have to say that we're very glad that the universe put this information in your path, because it's helping so many people, and it's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing with us. And stay tuned. We're going to actually show you a live session with the Sharon.